Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I have another layout using the Modern Miss kit from Bo Bunny. And Catherine from catherinescraps.com sent this to me to play with, and this is the fourth layout using this kit, and it took me 56 minutes to complete. I am having so much fun with this kit. It just brought back so many memories. I dug out my Disney pictures from 2008, and I'm having a bunch of fun. That strip that I just cut out is actually, the sheet that says, Modern Miss, Bo Bunny, and it's not meant to be part of the kit. It's just sort of a display of all the pattern papers that are in the kit, but it's a nice little border. It's about, I'd say 2 or 3 inches to the side, and it has a nice variety of all the papers that are in the kit. And it's about 2 3/4, I would say. And I just thought it'd be fun to use as a border on the side of my page. Now these pictures, the very first one with Nemo and Dory and his dad, when I got my pictures developed at Walmart, they had this function on their printing machine that you could print Disney characters as 4x6. And so whatever Disney characters was available, I just got them printed. And I figured when, as I'm doing my layouts for Disney, depending on what I have, I will use. And we had gone, this was one of our favorite shows. It was called Turtle Talk with Crush. And of course, he's the 100-plus-year-old turtle in the movie that Nemo meets and talks to with Dory. And he talks really like, "Hey, dude." And it was just a bunch of fun. Of course, we weren't allowed to take any pictures inside. We weren't allowed to film it or anything like that, but it was the funniest thing ever. And then I just took a picture of a turtle. It was just in an aquarium, and it just reminded me of Crush, so I just added it to the layout. And then I took a picture of my son with the shirt that he was wearing that day. And of course, we sat in the back, and he went and sat in the front where all the kids were. And Crush called on him several times. So anyway, he called him, "Hey, dude with the red shell." And so anyway, he asked him, he says, "Can you swim?" And my son says, "Yeah." He says, "Can you swim fast?" And he says, "Yeah." "Can you swim really, really fast?" "Yeah." "Can you swim really, 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 really fast?" And my son says, "I don't know." And then Crush goes, "Yo, dude, you're honest. I like you." And it was just so funny. And then he called him on him again 2, 3 other times. And my son thought that was so neat. It's a screen, and it's like a full-size screen, and it's just sitting there on the wall, and then an animated figure comes of Crush, and it's live, like he talks to the kids in the audience. So I thought that was awesome. Now I knew that I had kind of walked away at this point, but I still left the video. I didn't cut it out because I knew that the story of this page was a little long, so I left it so that I could say the story without taking away talking about how I put the page together. So I mounted, there's 4 pictures. I cut them down to size. I mounted it on that polka dot paper with the navy. And then now I'm going to work on the title, and I'm going to use some letters that came with the kit on a sheet. And so I'm going to spell red shell with that, and that came from the kit. And of course, I like my letters to vary. I like different sizes of letters. But before I do that, I'm looking, since I had the sticker sheet out, I'm looking, what else I could put on this layout. So I decide on those 3 little viewfinders that are together. There's actually 4, but I'm going to cut one off and I'm going to use it on another part of the layout. Then there was a scrap of pattern paper that was sitting there, and I know I want to use that. And it is the back side to that polka dot paper. And now I'm going to keep working on my title. At first, I think I'm going to take those cream and teal to write the word dude, but then I find it's too small, so I'm going to dig through my stash and find some thickers that are in a nice teal color, and I'm going to use those. Now I'm looking at the chipboard sheet that came in the kit, and there was sort of a swirly, scrolly kind of thing, but it kind of reminded me of waves, and, they're in the water, they're fish and turtle. So I thought it would look good on this page. Now I'm looking, and I grab a couple of flags that or 3 flags that I'm going to put on this layout. I'm taking out my Daily Flash navy letters, and I'm going to spell out with and the with those letters. And then I'm going to take out some Mini Market sticky keys in navy and teal, and I'm going to write out hey. So hey dude with the red shell. And like I said, this is so fun. This is 6 years ago, and that story was not yet in my album, and it was something that stuck out in all our mind. Like, we had a blast at this show. And my son, when I showed him the page, he was like, oh, I remember that. It was so fun, So I want to make sure that I'm going to journal that. And the page is pretty full, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stick a glassine envelope on the back because there's a lot of journaling. So I'm going to take a 4x6 Project Life card. I'm going to stick it inside that envelope on the back, and I'm going to do my journaling there. And a lot of my journaling, it's not that it's, super private or anything like that, but I just have so much fun, decorating the page. I absolutely have fun with embellishments and papers. And I've mentioned this quite a few times. Me and white space are not best buddies. I like to fill out my page. So that means that there's usually not a lot of room for journaling. So either sometimes I stick a tag in behind the front of the layout, or I will put it on the back. And now I decide to put that diamond paper right next to the strip of paper so that there's no white space. And then I'm going to work on my title, and then the red shell kind of gets lost in that paper. So what I'm going to do is first of all, I'm going to add a viewfinder that I cut out of that awesome pattern paper that I just love with all the different colors of viewfinders. And I've already decided that the second sheet, because there's always 2 sheets that come in a kit, the second sheet I'm going to use it just for cutouts for the viewfinders. And I'm going to try and put the title directly on, and then I'm going to pull out a Project Life card, and I'm going to put everything on that. And someone was on my last layout, I think I used the backside of the glasses papers. I use it as a it was the cheetah print. And someone said, and I can't remember who it was, I thought you were going to use that for your daughter's, cheerleading. That's the great thing about this, is that there's 2 sheets in the kit of every pattern paper. So I'll be able to use it again. Plus, I think I have like a 6-inch strip left. So, I'll be using the 6-inch strip first and then using the second sheet. But that's the great thing, is that there's 2 sheets. So, you can do more than one thing. Now, I didn't do the cheetah print in the first 5 layouts. But like I said, I plan on doing 4 more layouts with this kit before I totally put it away. Now I added some of that my favorite washi tape. It's film strip and it is in navy. And then I pulled out another sticker that says awesomeness caught on film. And I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the bottom cluster. And that Project Life card, I cut it like in 1/3 and 2/3, and I put the 1/3 at the top for the title. The bottom, at first, I have to be honest, I wanted it for journaling, but then I thought, you know what, it's just not big enough. The story is bigger than what that card is. So that's when I decided that, no, I'll just use that Project Life card for, to finish my embellishment, and then I'll just do my journaling to the back. So I also added some washi tape to the top of the layout, top right. I cut off one of those little viewfinders. I'm going to stick the other 3 to the layout. I'm going to decide on I was trying to layer 3 banners, and then I decided, nope, just put one, and I'm going to add a button, and then I'll put the other banners to the rest of the layout. It's going to take me a few minutes. I'm going to fuss with that for a few minutes. Now today I'm doing the voiceover on National Scrapbook Day, but this won't upload till the 4th. So for National Scrapbook Day, I uploaded 2 videos. I don't personally get to participate today. I am leaving in about 30 minutes. It's 10:30 in the morning. My daughter has a competition about 2 hours away. And so I'm going to that. And then as soon as she's on at 4:46 this afternoon. And then someone agreed to stay a little later for me at work. And I'll probably get at work around 7-ish, 7:15. And then I got to work all night. So I might pop in on my lunch hour and, see what's out there as far as videos. But I hope everyone had an amazing day. And now that I have chosen all my embellishments, I'm going to start gluing all of them down. I added those chipboard stickers. They're sticky, but I find they are, you need to add some extra adhesive on it. Oh, see, I missed that. I forgot that I did that. I added a 3x4 card to the side of the layout. I just pulled it up and took my eraser and made a spot for the journaling card. So I guess it's going to be on the front of the layout. I did this about almost a week ago now, so obviously my memory is not serving me correctly. I just put a 3x4 card here, and now that I look at it, it's just too full of stuff, so I'm just going to take a blank card so I have enough room to do my journaling. And so I guess my journaling is going to be on the front if I have enough room. Like, I'll try to write it on the 3x4 card, and if it fits there, awesome. I'll just put like a clip or something so that you know that you need to pull it out. Or sometimes I just write the word, I have a stamp set that says pull me, so people know that it's something that you need to pull out. I added a couple of Mr. Huey Mist in navy and in red. I added some twine in navy. I just kind of balled it up and then glued it down with my quick dry adhesive. Now I'm going to show you some close-ups of the entire layout and then of each individual little clusters. And I'm a little behind uploading everything to my Facebook and all these other things. I spent a lot of time doing extra videos for National Scrapbook Day and for CatherineScraps.com, which the link is going to be in the description. And the coupon code is Nicole, all in caps, 5%. And thanks for watching. Bye.